We have got a very special home here. It is currently a one-of-a-kind. It's called the Uptown, and it's by Willis Custom Homes. It's in Regents Park, Leawood, Kansas, and I'm Jayne Fincher with Weichert Realty and a local real estate agent here in the Kansas City metropolitan area, primarily focused in Leawood and Overland Park. But I'm going to take you inside and get the backstory with Patrick and his son Zach, and let's see what this is all about.
So we're celebrating 60 years in business.
That's great.
So I grew up in this business. My dad started it in the 1960s, and we're on the third generation. The fourth generation is just a little bitty guy.
Big.
He's about this big.
Yes.
But we're gearing him up. We're going to give him a few years.
That's awesome.
But so yes, we've been building in the Kansas City market for 60 years.
What brought Patrick into this? Like, did you always know that you wanted to get into building, or did you just start doing odd jobs for Dad? What got
Yeah,
what
so my
got your
brother and I would have to say my mom and my brother and I, as we were growing up, we worked around the job sites. We were the cleanup crew.
Okay.
We were at the job sites a lot. I would do those, people call it lick and stick brick fireplaces. I built a lot of those when I was growing up. I love that. And so, you know, my dad never pushed his kids to get into the business. In fact, I have a finance background initially. I have a mix of construction and finance. So
Right.
it kind of helps me partly talk to my clients. I know
Sure.
what's important to them, budgets, I can talk about that. And, but I have been, personally, I've been with the family business now for 30 years.
Wow.
And it's just been wonderful. I had the privilege of working side by side with my dad for many
That's
years.
great.
And now, of course, he's retired, but see him all the time.
The main level is where we're going to start, because this is just literally an entertainer's dream, with the inside blending beautifully to the outside. So Patrick, I want you to take me through this house, because you know the ins and outs better than anybody. What are some of the amazing features in here?
Okay, where to begin? No, it's an exciting first build of the Uptown, and I'd love to show you this. It's very, very open. It has a little bit of I think we talked about it before, it's got kind of a New York City hotel lobby theme. Lots of blacks, lots of granite, lots of golds, baby grand piano. It's very, very open for entertaining. We blend the outdoors right to the indoors. So we have an open living room here with a two-sided contemporary fireplace, dining right here in the middle. There's no walls around our dining area,
Right.
so it's very open, very expandable. We'll show you later, but there's like a catering kitchen back behind this kitchen, so you get to leave this kitchen beautiful. We have a bar over here where you can serve your guests drinks or snacks.
These windows pocket right into the wall.
They pocket right into
They
the wall.
completely disappear.
Right.
And then I think on the front side of this, I almost saw what reminds me of like the Kansas City skyline.
We do. We have a
That is
mock-up
cool.
of the Kansas City skyline. This is really cool at night.
Oh, I love it.
Because it's all backlit.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of a big talked about feature of this
Right.
home.
And you've got a lot of stone, and you've got beautiful white oak.
White oak cabinets. And a lot of it is backlit too. We have a lot of quartzite, crystal quartzite counters that are backlit on the back of the kitchen,
Lots of mood.
the kitchen island. So it sets a mood, and
Yeah.
the house takes on a whole different feel at night.
You mentioned a great prep kitchen. Let's just take a quick
Okay.
peek back there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So back in your prep kitchen, it's almost a full second kitchen.
It is.
The only thing you don't have is the range back
Right,
here, but
And,
functionality.
and some people do that, put a range
Okay.
back here, since we're custom, and
Right.
we do what clients want. Some people have put, a cooktop back here, or an extra oven. We have an extra sink, dishwasher, microwave, full refrigeration. And it's right here off the main kitchen,
great.
so it's very convenient for
So
that.
you have dirty kitchen, pretty kitchen.
That's right. Yep,
But
that's right.
I'll take this for my dirty kitchen because it's really, really pretty anyways.
It's pretty nice.
And I love all of the natural light. Your
Yes.
homes, to me, are just known to be filled with natural light. I love it.
So this is the primary bedroom. We have a fireplace here that is a
Nice.
two-sided that goes through into the master bathroom. So if you want a quick heat up, you can turn that on.
warm up my
Either
towels.
bedroom, warm up your toes, although
Yes.
we do have a heated floor in here. So
Okay.
your toes will be warm no matter what. We did uplighting and downlighting on this. We call it the upside down wedding cake. That's what everybody calls that.
It kinda does
So
look
just
like that.
remember the upside down
Yes.
wedding cake. Yeah.
And then this is attached right through to your laundry.
That's right, that's
which
right.
makes everything super convenient. I get to get rid of laundry baskets.
That's
I love
right.
that.
That's right. And then we have
Beautiful
the closet. A lot of built-in cabinetry there that is backlit. It's lit inside. It kind of glows through. Again, at night, it's a pretty cool closet
Really
because
pretty.
it just glows with all the backlighting we have in there. And of course, there's a TV and a beautiful picture of Marilyn Monroe on the wall. We have a 24-foot glass door that just opens the
Oh my
inside of the
gosh.
house up to this outdoor haven. And so there's a lot of entertainment space out here, great place to lounge, an incredible fireplace, television out here. On the opposite side of the porch, we have a full outdoor kitchen.
That's
and it's
beautiful.
it's as big as the indoor kitchen, and it has refrigeration, sink, it's got multiple types of grills, and as I said, it has a bar that opens up to the inside of the house. So it's got an updraft hood. This whole area has retractable electronic screens, so you can close it all down and just leave it open to the inside. You don't get bugs in like we can get in the summertime here in Kansas City. So
Are
makes it
these
very
called the
livable.
phantom screens? Is that what they are?
I think a lot of people do call them that. So because when they go up, you can't
They're
even
just
tell
gone.
they're
Yeah.
gone.
Just completely opens up. And I'm looking at a grill, and I'm also looking at what looks like either a Blackstone
You're
or a
right.
griddle over there.
Yeah, you know
See?
you're grilling.
I do. I know. Fireplace. And again, this is where you brought this stone from the inside entry all the way out here. And then it just leads out to yet another place
Yeah,
with
so-
your fire pit,
Yeah.
and hot tub, and the green space.
Yes.
This is
Yes, so more excitement out
Beautiful.
in the back. We have a built-in fire pit with multiple chairs around it. We have a hot tub. There's a water feature and incredible landscaping. So there's just so many different places to go in this home depending on the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to find a buyer that wants to build this
Yes.
because
We're-
you're going to do that for us.
We're taking appointments to custom
Great.
build this home, and the people get to put their own personality
footprint,
on it.
yep.
This house has a strong personality. Some people love the vibe here. Other people might want something a little different. That's the fun part of it.
So with your finance background and your role in Willis Custom Homes, because as I mentioned earlier, your son Zach is also coming more and more into the picture. So where do we see Patrick usually?
I'm at our job sites occasionally. I kind of keep track of what's going on. We have a real cohesive team and geographically we're concentrated to where our whole team kind of works as a team on every home for the most part. So, but to answer your question more thoroughly, I do work with my clients through the process of putting together a package. And a lot of times that involves us going to the architect and tweaking one of our model
Okay.
plans or coming up with a brand new custom design and kind of showing them how that's going to work. And people get a good comfort level from that part or for that process.
I've been an agent for many people who have built with you, and your repeat business is phenomenal.
Yeah,
so that just speaks for itself.
One thing I really learned from growing up in this business with my dad is and this was always his focus, and it's on our whole team, is the quality of a home and the way it's built, the soundness of a home. And so I learned that, and we never forget that part.
Have you always been interested in working with your dad?
You know, when I was a kid, I'll be honest, I didn't even think about it. This is just something that Grandpa and Dad did, and I didn't think about it even as being an option until I was about 18, and I just naturally wanted to get into construction. I thought, wait a minute, this is what my whole family does. Yeah, this is what my family does. So I remember talking with my dad about it and talking with my grandpa about it, and I got the opportunity to do just a very small project with my grandpa one summer, and I just got the bug, and I loved it, and so I then went to school for it.
Well, people have loved you. I know everyone I've ever talked to, that has had you as their project manager. It's Zach. Everybody loves Zach.
Come on now.
So that's great. And I know you have a fourth generation coming up in about 18 years.
If he wants to, but I'm gonna leave that up to him. But yeah, we do have a 1.5-year-old right now, and he's awesome.
Where do we find you building?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's your footprint here?
Yeah, so we build all throughout the southern part of the Kansas City metro.
Okay.
We are very heavy in Leawood right now, in Regents Park and East Village. We had a very fun and successful project over in Aventino in those homes. We build in Lockwood quite a bit, and we also build on lots that an owner might bring to us. Maybe they own some land, or they just really would love to be in a certain neighborhood, and we would love to accommodate that.
Do you do any remodels or tear downs?
We have done several of those jobs in Mission Hills and Prairie Village, and they've been really fun projects.
That has to be kind of exciting, because you're taking, really an older part of town, and the challenges of the possibly the footprint that's already there, and bringing it back to life almost.
Yes.
Kind of cool.
It's very cool, and it's very fun, because specifically on the job I worked on in Mission Hills, they were very insistent in a good way of keeping the integrity of Mission Hills in that same style, kind of that older style. And that presented some challenges as well, but it's fun to still put the Willis style and our touch on that home, while also maintaining the guidelines that Mission Hills has for the city as a whole.
Right.
So there were some obstacles, but they were all very, very manageable, and it was a great project.
So Zach, I'm going to catch up with you. I want you to take us through the lower level of this house, where I'm hearing rumors that it's got great space for workout.
Yes, it
and
does.
sauna, whole wellness vibe going down there.
Yes, it's very dedicated to wellness, so we can go check it out.
Awesome. Let's do that. Now that we're down here,
Yeah.
I'd love to have you take me through this, and let's talk about this a little bit.
Yeah, so this is a wellness dream. This is an athlete's paradise, if you will, because you can both work out with all the equipment that we have over here, including a punching bag here wrapped around this column. But also, when you're done with that, there's a whole wellness section behind me, including an infrared sauna, shower, and a steam room.
Nice.
So we actually have one of those fitness mirrors here too that I personally have never used, but
I thought that's what I saw.
yes,
Yeah, that's
so
cool.
You can both recover and work out down here.
And then hang out afterwards.
Yes.
Right here with the fireplace and TV, and call it a day.
Yeah, I mean, we want to be able to host on every level. Of course, down here is dedicated for, like I said, wellness and things of that nature, something that you might do just by yourself or with your family, but also able to host down here for whether you're watching a Chiefs game or you want to have a movie night. So we have surround sound speakers in the ceiling down here.
Sweet.
And you're never too far away from a refreshment, of course, at the bar.
Well, let's check a couple things out, because I'm seeing it all set up here. And I know if somebody's going to build this, they can rearrange however they would want.
Yeah, and that's an
But-
important note. So,
Yeah.
you know, if this layout was just for you or for you and a spouse or something of that nature, this is great for you too.
Oh, it's perfect.
Of course, if you have a family or guest staying with you often, this can all be rearranged for the wellness center to be much more private. There's a whole bunch of different layouts that we can do down here.
Cool.
Yes.
You've got an infrared sauna.
Yep, the infrared sauna here, and then we have a very open shower concept here that's in a barrel shape, and then this is actually your steam room right
Oh.
here. Yeah,
So I can
yeah, you
steam, dry.
dry. That's right, and then when you're done, you
Awesome.
rinse off on there. But-
Love it. And
yeah.
and tile wall, so it again
Yes.
just gives you that whole like spa feel.
Yes, yeah, that's what we wanted for down here. We wanted it just to feel like a retreat from everything else, anything else that's on your mind or going on. This area down here just feels like you're at a very high-end spa.
This home, the Uptown in Regents Park, Leawood, Kansas, it is on the Artisan 2026 tour. It is tour number 9,
right,
which
that's
I will
right.
not forget, and there's a backstory to that. But come on out and visit this home while it's open. We're still running this weekend, the 14th, 15th, 16th, and then again the following weekend. Then that's it. However, if this video has caught your attention and you've got some questions, you want to set up a private tour or possibly discuss a build job on a home of this nature, please feel free to reach out to me. You can reach me at all my contact information is on the last page of this video, and make sure you subscribe and click the like button so that you're notified, because the next time I see Zach and Patrick, we're gonna go behind the scenes in a series that I'm doing called Behind the Doors with some of my favorite builders in Kansas City. And we're gonna go and capture what it's like to really build a home with Willis Custom Homes from the ground up and take you through it so you know you're getting a family that stands behind their work.
That's right. That's
Zach,
right.
thank you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate your time.
Thanks, Jane.